Now, I'm going to establish another district down here. And it's going to be the exact same thing. It's going to be more woodlands. As you can see, this is better forested down here. So I think it'll come through a little bit better than this area up here did. But at the moment, I actually don't need industry. I have very low demand for it. And I think what that means is that I need to start increasing the services I'm providing to my citizens. It looks like I actually do need police up here. It's getting pretty far up here. Let's go ahead and throw that right down there. And I do have a fire department, but it's pretty far out. I could consider the main roads approach and try to put it down here. And then put another one up here. I think at least having this one down here would be better than having this one that's all the way up here. So yeah, I'm going to destroy that one. And then I'm going to make sure that's marqueed in. Yeah, I think that does it a little bit better. So I've got police service, I've got some fire service. I think it might be better if I were to get this one over here. I also need to connect these guys to the water. Hadn't realized that I hadn't. Alright, that should be good for now. And there we go. 5.5 thousand. And now I get a whole bunch of new road options, which is nice. As well, I get the large headquarters and hospitals and stuff. And I can institute free public transpo or heavy traffic bans if I wish. Although I really don't need to, because the way I have my road system designed, I get a lot of my heavy traffic going the directions that I want them to go. It's really nice not to have to deal with a nuisance like that. Yeah, the water level definitely rose after I started playing. You can see that pretty clearly, I think. Although that electricity should connect, I think. Maybe not. Where did I connect this one through? Oh, I just connected it straight through there. Okay. It looks like I also need a little bit more electricity. So let's go ahead and get these cramped together as much as possible. I'm still trying to retain the 20 megawatt. There we go. I could actually afford to throw down one or two more if I wanted to. But what I think I really want to do, since this is going to end up pretty close as my city center, I'm going to replace this with a large fire station. Take that out. Replace it with, when I can, a police headquarters. I could take another small loan to get that done. Now, what are these guys' problems? Sewage. Okay. I can deal with that, too. I'm actually surprised. I don't see the sewage that much. I guess that means that this is, like, really fast flowing. So the sewage doesn't have time to spread out and encumber so much of an area. Ooh, although I wonder what the effects of having sewage hit my advanced wind turbine is going to be. If it starts to be really a problem, I can move the sewage down to like right here and just build the turbines up through here. I doubt it'll be that much of an issue though. Oh, I just thought of something. So I have... Oh, when I buy this tile, I'm not just going to get the water connection, I'm also going to get a rail connection. That's going to be quite a boon for my industry. What the hell? Oh, fuck me. I didn't set that properly. That's set up as regular industry. That's a problem. Alright. Well, that area will be polluted for a little while, but they probably didn't manage to do too much damage too quickly. It looks like my landfill site's also starting to get pretty full. So I'm going to have to establish a new one. Better to do this now rather than later. Looks like my pickups are pretty well done. And I still don't see too much traffic. Lots of parked cars roadside, but not too much traffic. Once I see traffic increase significantly, I'll probably start throwing down the 6-wide roads. But for now, they're kind of unnecessary. I definitely want to establish a new area for commerce, because it's telling me that I need more commerce areas. I think this is, again, a very good area to have it established. It's got a central location amongst a bunch of housing, so I think it'll do well. Go ahead and speed this up again, so we can see where this goes. And yeah, I lose some population from it, but nothing too major. And my next population goal is 8,000. I get taxation policies, and I get a bunch of policies. And I can also start to build metros, which I really like. And most importantly, I start getting high-density zoning as well as office zoning, and the university as well as the incineration plant. So this next jump is going to be absolutely huge. I almost want to save up some money to make sure I can appropriately build everything I'm going to need to build. Well, it looks like this area, it's still pretty dirty, but it's starting to get cleaned up. You can see that the trees are getting a little bit more green in certain areas. Uh-oh, somebody got hurt. Project Lazarus. Huh. The tweeter thing has always been a little bit weird to me. And so, I do have a good lot of trucking going through right the middle of town. Of course, that's kind of what these roads were designed for, because they are right in the middle of this industrial section of town, so. Alright, I did want to create a larger police department. I was going to do that right here, I believe. I think that's still probably the best area, yeah. Unless I can... Oh, I can get it to just delete one. That's fine then. That's better. And with that done, I'm going to delete that small police station. I'm going to marquee that back in. So that means I should start expanding in this direction pretty fervently. Yeah, I'm going to have to make this road system through here a little bit more complex, unfortunately. If I want to actually use this area, that is. I think it'll be better to have 2 on this side. And then a few over here. As well, I should probably just delete that. It's not going to give me a meaningful extension. Alright. And then, let's go ahead out to my districting. Expand this district all the way over to here. Oh dear. They're having some issues with fire over here, it seems. Not too surprised, though. I mean, they are kind of a wood industry. Okay, so I'm going to build this down 4. That almost looks like it's at a bit of an angle to me. I don't like that very much. Yeah, this area is definitely having some fire issues. I'll go ahead and connect it over in a way that it is pleased with. And then continue constructing that further out. I'm not sure how far out I want to make it at the end of the day, but it doesn't, because roads are pretty cheap, you can throw them down with almost reckless abandon, except for at the very beginning of the game where you need to be pretty specific with what you're doing. Once you get into the later game, I mean, obviously you don't want to create traffic issues, but when you're expanding the way I'm doing it, it doesn't usually create many issues, except for short term, where you knock out your power grid. There. Good. Looks like I'm going to need more electricity soon enough, so I might as well increase my capacity. It looks like these areas really do shift quite a bit as to whether or not they produce a lot of electricity. Wonder if these areas are back up to 8. No, they're still down at 7. Although it seems to have expanded down a little bit further than I thought. Okay. So then I definitely need more residential. It might have been better to have the residential on this side and forestry on this side, but it looks like it's growing enough wood. It looks like I have more than enough water capacity. Yeah, I see that one is full. There's nothing I can do about a filled up landfill, though. Not at this point in the game. Until I get incinerators, it's all got to stay somewhere. So, unfortunately, that full landfill is going to remain full, and it's going to continue to drain my upkeep. It's something I just gotta live with. I do need to know what my trash capacity is. 57% used capacity. It looks like these guys up here aren't getting serviced very well, which is surprising. Oh, and I unlocked a hospital, which I actually haven't established anything secondary, so I'm going to need to establish a hospital. Right here? If I can. Okay. I can. Very nice. Very, very nice. And you see a lot of people are starting to upgrade their homes. So that is a good mark. Holy shit, the high school's on fire. I believe I have a second high school, right? Ooh, I need more elementary schools. That's pretty bad. God damn it. It's like everywhere that I want to build these things. Power lines are always in the way. Can I elevate these, please? Oh, yes. I didn't know that I could elevate power lines. It's extremely useful. Alright. Now I can rebuild school over here. And I can start expanding this direction again. Oh, wait a second. I did that one wrong, didn't I? Yeah. I'm gonna have to slow stuff down. Cancel that stuff out. Move it down here. And then marquee the space back in, and nobody should run away and leave. Then up here, again, marquee a bunch of space up. How much of this do I want to be residential? So I actually want a lot of this down here. I'd prefer it to be industrial. But residential just is the flavor of the week. I guess this is where I really want the industrial stuff. Then I can throw down more commercial right down through here. And potentially if I get these moved out, I can throw down residential up through here. And then industry all the way around here.